Today we're talking about something super important, computer processors. They're like the brains of our PCs, smartphones, and even our smart refrigerators. Just like our brains tell our bodies what to do, processors tell our devices what to do. From simple tasks like opening a file to complex stuff like playing the latest games, it's all thanks to processors. Imagine a processor as a tiny factory. It takes in instructions, like pressing a key on your keyboard, and processes them, figures out what you want to do. Then, it executes those instructions, makes it happen on your screen. The faster the processor, the faster your device can think. Without processors, our computers would just be expensive paperweights. Let's dive in and see how these little marvels have evolved over the years. Back in the day, computers were massive machines that took up entire rooms. I'm talking about the 1940s and 50s here. The processors back then were huge and not very powerful. Think of them like old-school calculators. One of the first commercially available microprocessors was the Intel 4004, released in 1971. It was revolutionary, packing the power of those room-sized computers onto a tiny chip. Then came the 886 in 1978, which was a game-changer. It laid the foundation for the x86 architecture, which is still used in most PCs today. This was a big deal. These early processors were slow by today's standards, but they were a huge leap forward. They paved the way for the powerful processors we have today. As technology improved, processors got smaller, faster, and more powerful. Remember the Megahertz, MHz battles of the 90s? My Pentium 133 MHz was a beast back then. We saw the rise of companies like AMD giving Intel a run for its money. Competition brought innovation and lower prices, which was awesome for consumers like us. Then came the multi-core revolution. Instead of just one brain, processors started having 2, 4, or even more cores. It was like having multiple brains working together, making multitasking a breeze. We also saw improvements in power consumption. Remember those bulky laptops with terrible battery life? Yeah, those days are gone thanks to more efficient processors. Section 4. The big leagues. Today's processing powerhouses. Fast forward to today, and we have processors that would have seemed like science fiction just a few decades ago. We're talking about Intel's Core i9 series, AMD's Ryzen Threadripper, and Apple's M2 chips. These beasts can handle anything you throw at them, from 4K gaming and video editing to complex scientific simulations. They're insanely powerful and energy efficient, making our PCs and smartphones faster and more capable than ever before. Take the latest AMD Ryzen 9 7950X 3D, for example. It boasts 16 cores and can handle 32 threads simultaneously. That's like having a whole team of experts working on your tasks at once. And let's not forget about mobile processors. Apple's M2 chip, found in the latest iPhones and Macs, is a testament to how far mobile processing has come. They're incredibly powerful and power efficient, making our devices truly portable powerhouses. Section 5. The future is quantum. So, what's next for processors? Well, the future is quantum. Quantum computing is still in its early stages, but it has the potential to revolutionize computing as we know it. Imagine processors that are thousands or even millions of times faster than anything we have today. That's the promise of quantum computing. We're talking about solving problems that are impossible for even the most powerful supercomputers today, like developing new drugs, designing new materials, and breaking the most complex encryption algorithms. It's an exciting time to be into tech, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for processors.